If you're a heating air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, what does first-class service have to do with you and your ability to close deals, interact with people, and leave a lasting impression? This is a super important question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live from Waimea Bay on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. Now, here's the thing. I got to tell you a quick story in order to make this work. A couple days ago was Mother's Day. A couple weeks before that, my mom says, hey, Scott, I got to go to Hawaii and I don't have anybody to go with me. My friend canceled. Can you go? And I was like, let me see what I can do. So I work my magic, I move my schedule around, I go online and I find tickets. And I'm looking at these tickets and I'm like, average ticket to come over here to Hawaii on a good time from the West Coast is about 330 bucks or about 35,000 miles. So I'm looking and I'm like, what's this? First class tickets are 1,800 bucks or 40,000 miles. I'm like, they're only 5,000 miles more to get first class tickets. I'm like, heck yes, I'm in. And it's for Mother's Day. So I booked these tickets and I don't tell my mom. They don't tell her till we get to the airport. Hey, by the way, I got you front row on the plane, got you first class. And she was like, that's super cool. And so here is what I saw. And then at the end of this video, I'm gonna break down how you can detail out and give first class service. It's just like really one of two things that really do this. So we're on the plane and the first class flight attendants were the fantastic Hawaiian Airlines. You guys did really good. So they took care of us. They brought us really nice meals. They were very attentive. They had really good conversation. Okay, and you're like, Scott, maybe I don't want to fly first class. Okay, that's cool, right? It was like the difference of like $9 for me in mileage. It really wasn't much. So here's the thing. Here's what I challenge you to do. Go find a hotel or a restaurant in your neighborhood, in your city, or your jurisdiction. And what you're going to want to do is make notes of what better service looks like. And most of all, what it like feels like to you. What does it feel like to you to get really good service from somebody? What does it feel like to you when somebody takes care of you? Now, this is why you should join HVACTechsecrets.com. I'll give you the goods, not in the Facebook group, not in the YouTube channel. And what that is hidden training or discounted training that nobody else has access to. I'll give you another example. I'm over at Ala Moana Mall on the other side of the island and go to Reyn Spooner. Shout out to Reyn Spooner, my favorite Aloha brand. And David's working. Now, I've known David for years. He's bought me shirts. I've got hundreds of these Aloha shirts, right? David's helped me out more times than you know. And so this print is brand new for the month of May. And so he was like, Scott, we don't have your size. I know what you are, right? We don't have your size. We don't have a double extra large classic. He goes, hold on, let me see what I can do. Finds me a shirt and he's like, hey, I'll take care of you. The reason I bring this up is there's two elements that really come to exceptional service, okay? And the first one's time. The first one's time. How much time are you willing to have and take with somebody? And the second part of this is attention. Time and attention are the two things that will distinguish you between service, between what's fantastic and what's not, right? Think about all the times that you wanted something done and the person was in a hurry and they didn't have time for you. They had no time for you versus the places that you've gone to and people are like, for real, take your time, relax, and we're gonna do everything we can to take care of you. Like first class service is time and attention. Time and attention. Like my good buddy Kevin Hogan would say, like, write this down. It's time and attention. Those are the two things that distinguish first class service for second class service. Time and attention. How much time and attention? You're like, Scott, great, thanks. I got it, time and attention. How do I use this? Okay, so here's what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit down and you're gonna think about your sales presentation. You're gonna think about what you do as a technician and how can you spend 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes, okay? 2, 3, 4, or 5 minutes longer with the person and have a genuine connection, have a conversation about them, build better rapport. That's gonna make the difference between first class service and second class service, getting reviews, getting the deal, and a lasting impression is super important when you walk away from the deal. Okay, there you go. First class service is an amazing thing for you. You got one of two things to do from here. It's one of two. Find the subscribe button, click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update or hit follow. We'll see you soon. Mahalo.